Well, of course, training is much simpler. We're a lot more organized with the voice system. The accuracy probably was the most noticeable coming right out of the blocks when we first initiated voice. I hate to say this, but we were probably 1 in 700 for error rate in our old facility, and now we're running 1 in 9,000. And I've got some selectors that are running 1 in 30, 1 in 35,000 for mispicks. You know, which for us was just huge. It eliminated the hot shots. It eliminated a lot of customer complaints and aggravation that our sales force was having with our performance coming out of our warehouse.
Mike and I were joking yesterday. We, based on our old systems and the way we were doing things, we had the hot shots, as he calls them. We were running deliveries daily, several daily, just out to fix our mistakes. We went and purchased a brand new delivery van, and needless to say, the delivery van's sitting because of our accuracy. So we made an investment that we didn't need to make because the software helped to eliminate a problem that we were buying the van to fix.
Yeah. Truck Builder has been able to keep us organized, I think, from the standpoint of pallet building and pallet placement on trucks, and it just keeps the floor more organized as far as our selectors and our loaders being able to accurately put product on the truck, so it's efficient for our drivers to unload them, get them delivered to our customers. It's overall helped us take over or utilize our space better on trucks, and keep it more organized. We've got 10 selectors on voice. We've got the capability of going to 12. We designed we brought enough equipment in to go to 12. We thought we were going to need 12. Yeah. Efficiency-wise, we've been able to keep under that number comfortably.
Grow our business
at the same time. I think that from a voice selection, we started, in our old system, if we could get a selector to run 80 cases an hour, we thought that was great. Well, now we're running 190 cases an hour with voice, and our goals are even higher than that. I think that it keeps them on task, and it just makes them more efficient. Interfaces with the host system, some parts of it was really simple and easy, but as BFC sat down and talked to us across the table, got to know our business, I mean, it seems like we're not just a typical food broadline distributor. We have things that are unique to our business, and some of the interfaces that we had to kind of rewrite and recreate, and it all went fairly well. The testing part of it went well. Overall, whenever you're merging two different softwares together, it just takes some time and patience. But it seemed like the staff that we had with BFC and working with us when we don't have a programmer on site, right. It was us doing some of the work with the programmers. It all went fairly simple.
With any software implementation, you're going to have challenges. I mean, I'm not going to lie to anyone and try to say there aren't going to be things that pop up that kind of frustrate you. But what I have to go back to is that, again, BFC and the entire staff stayed the course with us and worked through anything that we might have encountered, and came to a quick resolution. And yeah, that's what keeps us as a team, keeps us going forward. I'm very proud of it.
With the work of the staff at BFC, it's kind of interesting when you mention reports and how we work with reports. It seems like that BFC listens to the distributors and listens to what their needs are, and have created reports based on that information. And I can tell you that even talking with the folks from BFC, we've designed some reports that, some information that we needed on reports, we reported to BFC. They've implemented it into those reports, and now not only, you know, ourselves are using those reports, I know that they've implemented that some of those changes out for all the other users that are on the Dakota system. So the employee module reports I use daily, looking at productivity of our employees, accuracy, pick rates, all that information comes fairly quickly, and you know, it's pretty simple to get out of the system. It's helped us manage our business a lot better.
Mike's going to have to deal with most of that, but the support that I've dealt with and the questions that I've asked of them have been handled rather quickly. The response time is within an hour generally whenever I pick up the phone and look for an answer to a question, or if there is a problem, which I don't really think I've encountered problems, more questions on how to enhance the system to fit our needs. I just had something the other day about just running a simple backup, and it took a series of maybe 3 emails. I had a resolution, and it's now ready for us to put into place, and we're just talking a matter of days. So that, again, is very helpful in us keeping our business moving forward.
I guess simply support. It's just a phone call away, because basically that's what it is. When we have an issue, we make a phone call, we get immediate response. We've had the same employees on the other line helping us. They know our business. Typically, when we do have questions, they already are familiar enough to give us good answers or lead us in the right direction to help us solve problems with the system.
The biggest thing that we could add to the value of the software and the value of the system that it's allowed for us to experience is that we have grown our business double digits over the last 3 years, moved into a new facility, and have actually reduced our staff. I think that's the biggest dollar savings that I can tie directly to the WMS system. Outside of, again, the inventory adjustments that we were doing on an annual basis when we would sit down and take an inventory. Our inventory is accurate, we rely on it, and we're not having those big ups and downs at year end that could adversely affect what would other be a positive year. So those two things are probably the most easily measured, that have the largest impact on our business.
In 2008, we moved the BFC. We used the BFC system to move from our old building into our new building, and at the time, we were concerned about moving inventory, being up and ready to handle business come that Monday, and we utilized the system to get our inventory out of the building, counted, and accurately put into our new facility and recounted. And by using BFC software and the system, we were able to keep that pretty organized. Mm-hmm. And I felt like coming into the new facility that we had good, accurate inventory numbers, which is important when you're starting out a new warehouse management system.
We moved 2 buildings of inventory into one, starting on a Friday afternoon, ending approximately late Sunday afternoon, giving us Monday, which was a holiday, to double check ourselves to make sure we were ready to start picking Monday evening. And we did just that. We were picking orders, went out to our customers, normal deliveries with no interruptions. So I think that explains it right there on how beneficial it was to have that software up and running to help us with the move.